In this video, we'll be talking about what extremophiles are and the different types are found on Earth. Extremophiles are organisms that have been discovered on Earth that survive in environments that were once thought not to be able to sustain life. These extreme environments include intense heat, highly acidic environments, extreme pressure, and extreme cold. Different organisms have developed varying ways of adapting to these environments, but most scientists agree that it is unlikely that life on Earth originated under such extremes. There are 9 different categories of extremophiles found on Earth. The first one is psychrophiles, which are organisms with the ability to survive at temperatures below -4 degrees Fahrenheit. Many psychrophiles produce special proteins that act as antifreeze agents and prevent them from freezing solid. Some have evolved cell layers that resist hardening in extreme cold. The main danger to organisms of freezing is the damage caused by ice crystals as water freezes and expands. If an animal's body's liquids begin to freeze, a chain reaction is started and all the body's liquid freeze rapidly. This prevents the formation of ice crystals large enough to do any damage. Many kinds of microorganisms can survive freezing and thawing as long as the problem of ice crystals is avoided. The second extremophiles is thermophiles, which are organisms with the ability to survive at temperatures of 140 degrees Fahrenheit or even higher. Similar to psychrophiles, thermophiles have developed special proteins that allow them to tolerate a broad range of temperatures, in some cases including temperatures above the boiling point of water. The third one is radioresistant microbes, which are organisms that can consistently survive doses of radiation that are 500 times greater than the lethal dose for humans. Radioresistant microbes often channel the energy from radioactivity to purposes such as producing food for themselves, and some have evolved aggressive DNA repair mechanism to reverse any genetic damage caused by radiation. The fourth one is alkalophiles, which are organisms with the ability to survive and thrive in substances capable of neutralizing strong acids, such as environments with pH values ranging from 9 to 11. Alkalophiles have evolved unique enzymes, specialized cytoplasm, and efficient cell membranes to protect their cells from damage. The fifth one is acidophiles, which are organisms that survive in highly acidic environments where the pH level value rarely rises above 2. Acidophiles are the opposite of alkalophiles, thriving to the opposite end of the pH spectrum. The sixth one is halophiles, which are organisms that can survive in extreme salty environments, to 5 to 10 times saltier than the ocean water. Halophiles coat themselves with a special protein layer that blocks excessive salt from entering its cell. The seventh one is xerophile, which are organisms that can grow and reproduce in conditions with very little water available. Xerophiles have evolved to means to store and conserve any water they encounter so it is available when needed, even if there is no water left in the surrounding environment. The eighth one is basophile, which are organisms that live in highly pressurized environments, such as the bottom of the ocean. Barophiles have evolved in a waxy cell layer which protects against both crushing pressures and frigid temperatures. The last extremophile is endoliths, which are organisms with the ability to survive within solid rock or deep within the Earth's crust. Endoliths can survive for hundreds of years by feeding on trace amounts of iron, potassium, and sulfur found in the rocks they inhabit. Some endoliths have found as deep as 2 miles in the Earth's crust, while others are found in desert rocks and on top mountain slopes. The most commonly known endolith is called tardigrade, also known as water bears. They can survive in temperatures ranging from -328 degrees Fahrenheit to 304 degrees Fahrenheit. They can also survive through dehydration and lack of water, as well as massive doses of radiation as high as 5,000 gray units. Now you know what extremophiles are and the 9 different types of categories found on Earth. Thank you for watching.